Hello and welcome to the 12th episode. We are going to continue where we left off. So we are more or less waiting to see what the developments here are in regards to Greece and what the developments are in regards to the Ottomans here. And until then we are waiting for the aggressive expansion to decay. Oh, we can pick a new rival. Milan, Hungary or England. It's our two closest allies. And I don't want to rival England. I guess I have to now. So, it would be quite funny if they return provinces to Greece. That's why I hope we can grab Greece before they do something like that. But let's see. Okay, what else? In regards to economy, your biggest probably in these kind of campaigns will be food. And the provinces you take, like here in Greece, they are sparsely populated because of all the warfare in the Balkans in the last centuries basically. So there's some potential to build up. Like for example these provinces here in Thrace, which have a lot of potential farmland, 350, only half of that is used. However, it's not going to get you super far. However, it's still going to be a bit and we are going to invest into it. So I have a map mode for potential farmland here. And normally what I do is just pick the invest 10 ducats here, and then I'm just going, okay, there's a missionary currently. I'm going to invest into the green colors here, like these ones here. Also here, that might be worth it. Crete definitely. And now we don't want to invest into this province. You have to be very careful with the Logudur province because you can over-invest into it relatively quickly. And you only want to expand the pearls industry if you are serious. So that's extremely profitable. You can invest 10 more into it to cause some migration inwards. Okay, the burghers are no longer influential. Is there anything we want to target? We have freed up the peasantry. I'm not sure if I did that between episodes or one of the episodes. I lost count. But at some point I made the reform. And I do think we still have the negative from that. Yeah, 1412. So we did it in 14.7. Probably, or 10 years ago, I don't know. It's definitely one of the reforms we did, and now we could continue to reform our taxation. So for example, to go into tax officials here, or into, oh, we need formal structure for that. What do we need for formal structure? Mamluk. In Mameluks, the Empire of Romania is a word synonymous with MEIOU. Interesting. Yeah, we need 50 state reach to have a reasonable goal, and then we need 65 average autonomy, and we are currently at 74. So that's possible. Of course, we are still heavily penalized by all the conquests we did and all the nationalism, which is driving up autonomy. This one doesn't have any. Did it get removed from the Empire of Romania decision? Apparently. Nice. Yeah, so it's slowly decaying and we can improve our communication efficiency by, for example, building up Constantinople as our new harbor at some point. Even though we are just heavily investing into it, and therefore I don't want to build anything there. 22% throughput here is going to cause a lot of migration and have a high urban wage, which also drives up construction cost for anything here. But we get a migration of 0.7. That's nice. It's something. And... ooh, in fact, we can make a claim. Almost completely forgot about Greece when talking. So let's make a claim here and wait for the event to, not event, but the CB to turn up. And then we are going to take Greece as another vessel, even though we are heavily over diplomatic relations already by now. There we go. And let's do it, vassalize them immediately, and then we are also getting pulled into the war with Aydin. That's fine. There we go. Time to come back into the fatherland here. And into the proper fatherland here. The Mameluks, whew. Nasty. Really nasty. Mentees is still allied with Kanda over here. And Kanda is allied with Karaman. I'm not sure. I want to retake the course now for Rome here. Or Greece rather. Would be a nice goal. In fact, let's continue with the royal marriage to the nobility. And in fact, we are going to give them promote the faction, and we're going to support commerce for the burghers, just to get the loyalties up and high again. In fact, how about no? When we vassalize them, they are going to switch to our side, and we are going to get pulled into this war, which is in our interest in the end. Gamian still... yeah, we can attack Gamian in fact here. Which is allied to Hamid, but Hamid doesn't have anything for Rome or Greece here. But we could do it. We can feed Honas to Greece and then... ah, it's going to cause so much aggressive expansion again, what I'm planning here. I'm greedy. I'm super greedy currently. And I don't want to wait for like 10 years to do nothing because of the aggressive expansion we are causing. But at some point we have to. Okay, we are not going to loot it. Instead, we are going to piece it out here. Make it a Romanian vassal, even though that costs Diplo points. We're going to force religion here. And take some cash from it. There we go. Oh, we didn't get pulled in the war? Interesting. I thought so. But now we have to improve relations, of course, even though our guy here probably going to take care of it. Question is rather if we just want to do it now. Oh, we have a truce, okay. But we could go after Mentees and therefore Karaman Kanda over here. So many options. And it's tempting to just feed them all the stuff which we can grab currently, especially Cyprus in here. Whom are they allied to? Nobody. Yeah, I guess we just found our target. Therefore, let's grab some Cyprus for Greece. That's going to be great. And this is going to be a reconquer, of course. There we go. And let's move over. Light looting, of course, only. And let's take Famagusta and then... Because if we can relatively early integrate Greece, then we can jump relatively early, relatively by now, into the Holy Land. Of course, it would be tempting to just take Lefkosia for ourselves, but I don't think I want to do this. Instead, I'm going to improve relations here, and then we are going to give them cores back, and they will like us for it, and then we can integrate them relatively early on. Like in 20 years or something, if we are lucky. And then it would still be before the Reformation should hit, and maybe we can still recreate some Crusader kingdoms down there. In fact, we also can add these provinces here to our interest, and then our vassals maybe make claims for us there. And we just need to get one province early on to have a holding there, and from there can we expand. Okay, next election, we could keep him, but no, we need the diplomatic, not diplomatic, but republic tradition. I want to get it higher. 554, that's 14. Yeah, let's take him. New alignment. Metropolitans in this case now. And why did you get a... Why would we get a colonial administrator? I don't get it. In fact, let's take him, promote him. We got really good guys now. Therefore, I'm not too worried. We want to loot it for once. Yes, fine. It's relatively rich. Ooh, 3 siege. Nice guy. I'm probably gonna re-elect him. But that's... Oh, okay, I take that back. Loose lips. Not a good guy. And can we already finish it here? Please, this has to go to Greece. No, they won't accept it, of course. Maybe with the blockade in place. Maybe then. Yes, now they would take it. So let's just take some cash on top of it and bye-bye Cyprus. And now we can move our fleet somewhere else. In fact, let's go here. They are allied with Hamid. I don't want to fight Hamid currently. They are allied with the Ottomans now. Interesting. I don't want to fight the Ottomans currently. However, we could go after Kanda here. And Mentees wouldn't join. Interesting. Holy War. They're going to... We are going to end up in a coalition with the... against Mameluks if we do it. I guess I have to hold back for a while. And improve relations here. To get them loyal. Interesting that you don't get... Yeah, okay, you get them plus 33 for return provinces here. You could also attack Karaman. If we only attack them... Kanda probably only joins as a secondary, yeah. Be one core we take. Antalya. So many interesting options here. Also, Sicilia isn't gone yet. We could at some point force Sicilia to be released. So much interesting stuff here. And I'm totally limited by aggressive expansion. And why do you hate me now again? Yeah, let's do one tech here, which solves at least that problem here. And maybe we can... Yeah, it's fine. We got some cash, now we could think about what we want to do with it. So Liguria, for example, is growing relatively quickly with 1.6k per year. Let's check out 60% throughput. Any construction is going to be relatively expensive here. But still, let's check out the price for it. If we were to do amenities 5 here. 2k, yeah. I expected that. And the other thing we could invest into... Let's make a map mode. Advanced map modes, trade map mode, food. And I want to know the food production in all our own provinces. Exponential. There we go. Now, who is our biggest producer? Liguria itself is a big producer, and the Thrace region here and on the opposite side, it's also big. Now, Liguria has irrigation 2 only. You are at the maximum currently, so we could check out if we were to build irrigation here. How much would that cost? Only 122. Yeah, we are going to do this one. And another thing I want to invest into is to be a potential capital here. 1.2. Yeah, we can do that. As soon as we got the money again. The irrigation is definitely helpful. It's going to increase the output by 6%. That's a nice boost to our food income. And most likely, yeah, we're already negative in the city itself, so that's going to be quite nice to reduce the strain on our commerce to procure food externally. Therefore, that's double efficient in that regard. And therefore, probably yield to even more income. What else can we do? Except for wait out our aggressive expansion and think about what we want to conquer. Probably not much currently. And there's one other thing I want to check out here. It's our estates. The last time we checked, the burghers were doing like almost double the amount of the nobility. It's now plus 1, almost 1.1k here. However, their power has declined due to all the conquests we did. And the nobility now, yeah, 700. They do have a lot of farmland here. Might be interesting to take some of it from them at some point. And the clergy here is relatively poor with only plus 500. And they also have a little bit of everything, which is fine. At some point we do have to reform the church. However, it's not that urgent, at least currently. I'm definitely interested in getting taxation from the church, therefore it's the clergy obligations which we need to reform. And the church finances the other thing we need to reform. Therefore, they are not getting that much wealth from our peasantry. Yeah, our missionaries are quite busy. There's also free commerce, which we can upgrade as soon as we have global trade, which is still a long way off. We are not going to urban government. That's going to boost the burghers probably too much. And we cannot do a gentry reform because of all the stuff we are lacking, like career soldiery, which is like far away because we don't have a military idea group at all. So there's not much that we can do except for reforming our military here and our state taxations. And of course, like, recent reforms has expired. And of course we can do some reforms of our government here. Like the formalize our administration, which is going to be quite important due to the administrative efficiency. Or that we can get to boost the administrative efficiency value, which is currently 15%. It's entry requirements too, which we can change. It's going to be very, very helpful over time. Yeah, and now the annexation is going nicely, 74% already. And then we are finally one diplomatic relation slot down, and we can look into if we can do anything in North Africa or if we want to go into Naples now. So many interesting options. I still tend towards going into Naples to get started on Italy, because aggressive expansion is going to be a massive problem. And Naples will hate us anyway. It's already 76. It won't get better anyway. Oh, we have a recon quest here, in fact, for Corfu and Cephalonia. Might be worth taking them now. We could add Milan into it. Why would the Ottomans join? They are allied? Oh no. Oh no. Funny. I guess we have to do a big war against the Ottomans and Naples at some point. And we cannot attack the papacy due to the protection from France here. That's also quite annoying. We could make claims here, but it's all in the HIE. And yep. Okay, some investment happened. Maybe in fact the next best goal is in fact again to go against Aragon here. And just expand into the islands, for example, here. Can we still release? Yeah, Mallorca can still be released here, which is going to have 2 claims or 3 claims on the mainland here. And how long? Also 1506. Yeah, that's something interesting. We could go for Mallorca here. Release it probably. Then vassalize it peacefully. And take mainland Iberian provinces to get started on the Roman Empire itself. For which we need Spain, France and Italy to have the core. Yeah, sounds good. Let's check our fleet. 25 and 12. I don't think we need to expand on it. Instead we can, for example, build some trade ships soon and get more money that way. Now, with the reform gone, we could think about doing this reform here. But we could also do another idea group now. Also the hand cannons here. And we do have quite some military points. I do want to get standing army ideas here. Oh, exploration, it's tempting, but no. And I mean, we do have to reform. The only thing we are missing here is in fact a military idea group. And just getting to hybrid military already would be massive. And getting here to enlistment, of course, is also massive. So let's in fact take standing army here. We are going to need about 500. Yeah, about 500 for the next tech. So we have about 1k military power to spare. And let's... Each idea is costing about 250, so we can do 4 ideas here. And we got some siege ability, we got some rebel suppression efficiency, manpower recovery speed. All quite nice. And in fact, I do think we can take one more idea group here for reinforced speed. And now we are down to 350. That should be fine until the next military tech is reasonable to take. And then it's only 2 more until we are in fact already ready to do at least one military reform here. The big benefit here is it's going to reduce aristocratic gravity even further. It's going to reduce the feudal levy from the nobility, which is currently our main way of getting military. However, we of course want to combine hybrid military with the enlistment reform, for which we of course also need the idea group, but we need to get formal structure, which is... we're getting closer to it. We need just a little bit more state reach, and then we are good to go. Yeah. Let's work on getting to 50 state reach, therefore we are going to expand the... Yes, fine. And let's do a grain dole here. How much are we going to get here, in fact? Sicily has a low state reach region apparently with 18% only. So we are going to get a drop as soon as we have integrated it. Therefore expanding it here is even more important because we need to get above 50%. And each interaction is going to give us how much? For 5 years, 2.5%. We are going to need at least 10, yeah, most likely 10 years. No, 10 years is not enough. 15 to 20 years to get 50% state reach here. We could speed it up by going also with some alignment with the bureaucrats here. However, they are relatively stability intensive, and I want to avoid them for the moment. Now, someone is again rebellious, and that's going to be the last action here before we make a break in the episode. Come on. For some reason took quite long. Yeah, it's Morea again. Placate them. We got discovered in Serbia, so let's just put our guy here and improve relations to Morea. We definitely need 100 relations here to be able to annex them at some point. Ooh, and our guy apparently died, which is very unlucky. And yeah, 351, I guess it has to be. And we are going with, please, someone, diplomat, trader, statesman, statesman. Yeah, let's go with the bureaucrats, and maybe there's something else we can use. Ooh, interesting. A missionary again. High judge. In fact, I want to have the Inquisitor here. Yeah, we're going to take the statesman here. He is from the right culture. And he's also the right culture, so let's do it. Perfect, and now let's check the trade he's going to get. Come on. Nice. Lawgiver. That's a nice trade. And helps us in getting to the bureaucratic reform. Even though the state reach is going to be the problem. I mean, the other condition would be to have 50% average autonomy. We are very far away from that one. And yeah. No, that's unlikely to get. Even these ones are probably not decaying by 0.07. No. One way might be to build the capital here. Well, that's something for the next episodes to decide. See you next time. Leave a like and, well, see you next time.